What's going on, you guys? Okay, so we are back again for another episode review of the Belle Collective. Okay, this is season 2, episode 5, Fresh Starts in Lady Parts. Now listen, this was a cute episode, and I got something to say about how that episode ended. Tambara, girl, you might need to check your man, okay? Because I couldn't read that. You can take that response that he gave to the producer at the end of the episode a couple of ways, okay? You can go either left or right, and we don't know which one it is, okay? But anyway, so first of all, the episode starts off with Letitia and Marie. Letitia was like, listen, let's go to a spa. Let's go theme our lady parts, okay? And so that's what we gonna do. Marie came up in there and was like, girl, what the fuck is this? Now see, I said, girl, you done seen this on TV before. All right, you just theming the vajayjay. You clean out all the toxins. Baby, I be reading some stuff and they be like, sometimes these little detoxes that people be doing don't even be really working. It's like a tricking of the mind or whatever. But I still might try it. Like, come on, I feel like, you know, it probably will work. Ain't nothing, it don't hurt to try it at least once, okay? So, they get there and they get to talking. Maria a little apprehensive about what's going on, and she was like, it smell like herbs and spices and steam and everything. I said, well, it's about to clean your coochie, okay? That's just all that it's about to do. Meanwhile, they sit down and she was like, make sure you sit right over this thing. You gotta spread your legs, girl. Spread your legs. And she was like, listen, bitch, you over there breathing hard. I said, Marie, what's going on? Marie said, girl, it's been a minute. I said, now when you say it's been a minute, does that mean it's been a minute, like a week or something or whatever, a month or so? Because Mama said she was allegedly celibate, okay? But the way that Cedric kept on coming up in the situation, it just didn't seem that way. But all right, either it didn't or they might, okay? But anyway, so we get to talking about what's been going on, what's been going up with the girls or whatever. Um, you know, what's going on with Marie. Marie actually went to Disney with Cedric. Now at the time I was like, why y'all going to Disney together? And I forgot they got like a 6-year-old son or a 7-year-old son. Or who they got a little one or grandkids or whatever. Either way, because Letitia got the 6-year-old. But they got grandkids and all that stuff. So they probably just took a family trip out there, did a Melody and Martell type of situation and went on vacation and all that shit. She claimed they ain't sleep in the same room and all that. But she said, I'm celibate and that's all you're gonna get out of me, okay? Um, I was just like, all right, all right. At this point, you know, it is what it is. She's just like, I'm glad that you're gonna be able to come to my rebirth graduation. No, rebirth birthday. I was about to say graduation. Rebirth or rebirthday or something like that. So basically, it's like this little get together that she's having where, she want to put all the differences that the people and ladies have to the side. She just have a new leash on life and all that, fresh perspective, and of course, Letitia is gonna be there to support her. But she's just like, I'm just glad she's gonna support me, even though the situation that went down with Marie saying that she's not gonna come to her brunch and stuff. I I don't know, because depending on how it goes, on the one hand, I wouldn't be mad because I'd be like, damn, every time this bitch comes to one of my shit, she always fucking the stuff up. She getting her feelings about something all the damn time. But then on the other hand, I'd be like, you want me to come to your stuff, but you won't come to mine? It's like, I'm stuck in between. I guess it'd have to be whatever I feel that day, like how my attitude go with that. Of course, like I said, they was talking about Cedric, and Letitia was asking if she want to get back with him, and she was like, she don't know. She don't know what to do because Cedric was a serial cheater. She gave him 12 years of her life, and at one point you just gotta, I don't know. You just gotta let that shit go. I really do not want Marie to get back with him, but the way that they was hyping it up, the way that they was talking about it, the way things was going, it was almost as if that's where it's heading, because Marie was sitting there giving a fucking poetic goddamn speech, okay? I mean, she had all the dramatics going and talking about how, he treat me one way in front of everybody, but then behind closed door, he treat me like royalty, or he treat me like this, and then behind closed door, he treat me like that. And I'm just like, you know what? You only, you allow the stuff. He can only do what you allow. And if you are allowing that to happen, then that's just what it is for you. Meanwhile, Tambra, she goes over there to see her father and her mother. They had Desmond. No, his name is not Desmond. What is it called? It ain't got no S in it. Demond. Okay, you got Demond come over there, and apparently they're really close. Okay, they're really close. I guess they would be since they've been cool since like forever, and they've been dating since forever on and off. And talking about her grandmother. The grandmama passed away, and I think unfortunately, Tambra wasn't able to be there. She only had to see her through FaceTime throughout all of that, and that's sad. I do love hearing about families who are close. The whole unit, the mother, father, grandparents, grandchildren, cousins, all of that, aunties. I just love hearing about, especially black families, because we go through so much. Everybody go through much, but I can only speak for, the black community. Like, some of us go through so much. So it's beautiful when we see a whole family unit together, and to be able to talk about, having a grandparent or a great grandparent that is still here with us. And her grandmother was like 99 years old. So that's a lot of history. That's a lot of wisdom. That's just a lot. They talked about the fact that she doing the IUI and going through the whole treatment, trying to have a baby. And, they was like, so y'all getting married and all that stuff. And I don't know, like, at this point, I don't want to say nothing is I don't want to say it's impossible, because obviously we've seen that situations where women have had babies at older ages, and with the fibroids and all of that. But at this point, I don't know how serious Tamara is with it. Tamara and Damon, like, if you're talking about something, you don't want to do it the right way with getting married, which, okay, I understand that, because that's just that is how it was supposed to go. But you're on a time issue. You're on a time crunch right now. I'll go ahead and just start, and then we get married if we get married. But hey, it is what it is. That was a cute little scene. Meanwhile, Essie goes over there to Marie, okay? And y'all know Marie, Marie feeling herself or whatever. Essie wind up telling her, listen, girl, I had went behind your back, and I went over there and I talked to Latrice. And it was like, oh, you talked to Latrice? Yeah, girl. And guess what? She kind of admitted some of her shit and her part in that little situation with you. What? What? She did what? Because she never put it out her mouth. I said, bitch, you never gave her a chance to, okay? You never gave her a chance to say shit. But hey, it is what it is. She admitted to some stuff, whatever. But at the end of the day, the shit is tied, okay? The beef between Latrice and Marie, it just could not continue. Not on this front. I need real beef, okay? Because this whole you trying to destroy my business type stuff and you trying to do this. Now, the person that really was trying to do that ain't even on the show no more, okay? Because her friend ain't on the show. And that shouldn't have stopped you, okay? Obviously, it didn't. Like I said last week, you're opening up your clinics and stuff. And at this point, you affecting your business more so than Latrice ever had. All right, so you had to get that out. But at the same time, Marie talking about her health. She's at a better place with her health. She hasn't had to take her pain medicine or anything like that, any medication for the past 5 days. And she's having this party, okay? And Essie invited Latrice. I was like, girl, what? I said, okay, we'll see how this go. Meanwhile, Timber had went over there to talk to Akeisha. She was like, "Girl, listen, I'm going over here to see Akeisha because I was supposed to go to her little boy birthday party, but I couldn't make it, and apparently everybody else did." Now, see, let me tell you something, Akeisha. Ikea. Okay, girl, I'm gonna call you by your name this time, but for the most part, when it gets down to some shit that you said later, that's why you're gonna forever be Ikea. Cheap ass furniture, bitch. Because you know what? You cannot get in your feelings a little bitch, which I really don't think that she was that much in her feelings, but I'm just gonna say that just to say that you can't get in your feelings that you invited people that you did not know to come to your little baby birthday party. First of all, it's a little baby birthday party. Why don't you invite the family and friends that you used to and who know your child, okay? Second of all, you cannot be in feeling some type of way that you invited people that you have not literally sat down and had a one-on-one with or whatever, or attempted to get to know, or if y'all did attempt to get to know, it was some friction and some stuff going on between y'all. So you shouldn't feel a way about that, you know. um Everybody feels some type of way about her. She feels some type of way about Letitia. And then, she was like, Letitia was trying to dig and trying to get some tea from me about, some information on you. Okay. Trying to make it seem like, what's going on with you and Demond, and is y'all really serious and all this stuff. And I said, come on. Even though that is what happened a little bit, she was praying and asking questions, which I did not like. Letitia, if that's your homegirl, you should have went straight to your homegirl and you should have asked her what was going on. I really cannot stand that let's play telephone tree ass shit when I know some stuff about my friend, or one of my friends is telling me something about another my friend. I'm not finna go to a third party to talk to that person. No, bitch, I'm finna take it to my friend. Both y'all sit down in this goddamn room and let's talk about it. Okay? Because she's saying this and this is going on your part. Now, what is going on? Let's meet up in the middle, bitch. So we can eliminate all this bullshit. But, we need drama for the show. Meanwhile, that set Tambra off a little bit. Now, let me tell you something. Akeisha said, listen, first of all, when Tambra came up in here, the kids, kind of got a little startled because, she got that loud laugh. Girl, when she was sitting there with Akeisha and she started, I said, mm-mm, uh-uh, mm-mm. And I'm just thinking about, do you really, I haven't had to get on her voice because, sometimes you just can't help that because that's the way you were made. That's how God put your voice in your body. But sometimes, no, all the time when I be seeing her, it's like she tries to enunciate really, really clear, and she talks like over her vocal cords to make it a little bit pitchy, a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? As if we can't hear you enough. So that makes me feel as though like, is her voice really small, and she's just trying to project it? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But either fucking way, girl, it's just a lot. I wouldn't be able to take that. You can be a good person, you can be a cool person, but I just would have to limit my time with you. Okay, I would just have to limit my time with you because, oh my God, I'm attracted to sounds, and sounds turn me off and turn me on. Okay, sounds make me want to be cool with you or not. And I know that sounds a little bit shallow, but I'm just saying, you could be a cool person, but we'll just be associates. That means that I really don't have to. I don't have to be in your presence a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Because, baby, when she was sitting there talking with Demond in the confessional, and she was just real loud with it, and I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Demond, like, girl, how do you sound when y'all having. Let me move on. I'm not going to do that. Because that is none of my business. But moving on from that, you know, so it's Marie little birthday party or rebirth party or whatever. First of all, Show Gucci came up in there. She said, this is a rebirth or whatever, right? Why is it black and gold? Why is it black anywhere? And then I see the poster of who it is. It's Marie. Girl looking like some kindergarten ass art project or something. I said, why y'all keep on shading each other events like this? Now so Gucci, I want to see your event. Since you got so much shit to say, bitch, I want to see your event, okay? Because, girl, we have not really got into your storyline yet, all right? But I actually think I like So Gucci, okay? Because she was saying some shit. She was saying some shit this episode of the confessional, looking like, what the fuck is going on here? Hmm. So, of course, Tamara is on a little high alert about what Akeisha done told her about Letitia talking about, Demond supposedly had some type of emotional situation going on with one of her friends or whatever. She ain't gonna confront Lakeisha right then or Letitia right then, but she gonna be cool with it. So everybody show up. Marie show up. Essie shows up. Of course, she there. Marie is all cool or whatever. She having a good time, and all of a sudden, Marie coming there with her mama. Her mama was like, I'm very proud of what you doing, because I'm still on drugs and I need a clinic. I need your help, and some people can be mean and look at that and took that moment as a laughable moment, but I felt the mama, okay? Sometimes the first step to admitting or to getting help is admitting that you got a goddamn problem, and she admitted that shit loud and clear, and I said yes, that's step number one, okay? I don't, we shouldn't make fun of people who have addiction because most of the time they can't help it. They can't help it, and I'm pretty sure they didn't wake up one morning and say, "Oh, I want to be an alcoholic. Oh, I want to be a drug addict." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit just sneak up on you. So I did like that moment. Next thing you know, here come Latrice. Okay, everybody looking like Latrice and Melanie come up in there. What? And then Marie like, hey sis. Now when she said, hey sis, I said, excuse me? Baby, they was like, yes, bitch, you here, girl. Look at you. Turn around. Look at my sis, girl. You I said, me and Timber sitting here like Timber said, so I feel like I missed chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How the fuck did we get here? Because last time we talked and we seen them, they was not at each other. They was not on each other like that. Girl, they cool or whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's fake nasty, but for right now, it's like we gonna be cool. Ain't no problem happen. We actually had an event that went down without a hitch, meaning ain't nobody cuss nobody ass out. Okay, so that was that. And look, Marie just gave a speech about basically we all black women, we all business women, we all boss women, so we need to just go ahead and be that, all right, and be there for each other, support one another, and put all that bullshit to the side, okay? Like, because I said, really, that's what you need to take your own advice, because I feel like you finally seeing that, being the way that you are sometimes is just not conducive to your business, okay, to your image. So you're trying to put out this positive image. I don't mind it. Cause like, girl, why are we being angry all the time? You know? Next thing you know, while she in the midst of talking, who comes up in there walking? Baby, here comes Cedric. I said, listen, what is going on here? All right, he comes up in there and she was like, hey, she blushing and everything. I said, yeah, they definitely finna get back together. If they haven't already. Whoa, a gnat. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So tired. That's because I had the door open, going in and out to the garbage can. So I'm pretty sure I will take a gnat over a big ass fly. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because bitch, you can hear that fly going zzz, 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 zzz. I don't have time for that. I will not be able to go to sleep if I can hear all of that shit. But anyway, so she gets up there and she gets to talking about her relationship with Cedric and how he was a cheater and he cheated after cheating after cheating on my ass, and it's like I loved him, and I just can't keep allowing stuff like that to happen. And I'm just sitting here like, why are we putting all our business out here to these ladies like that? But she had to testify. She had a testimony to put out there. It was on her heart, and she was lifting this man up. She was lifting this man up, and she was talking about how Cedric hit her up and was talking about this therapy or whatever that she should go to, because she told them about how she wakes up in pain because of her illnesses, her diseases, her autoimmune immune illnesses that she had, lupus and whatever, and all the medication that she has to take. And Cedric called her up and said, you should go visit this guy, and he does this particular therapy or whatever, and some electroshock stuff and some whatever. And she said, so I went on ahead and did it, and guess what, I haven't had to take any medicine for the past week. I've been good, And basically, this man saved my life. Cedric, you saved my life, okay? And I'm sitting here like, I was with So Gucci. Okay, So Gucci just looking like, so, huh? He give you a little magic pill. He told you about some little therapy and all's forgiven and everything's good and he saved your life or whatever. Oh, okay. If that's what you want to feel, that's what you want to feel. I felt like it was a bit dramatic, but I understood where she was coming from. And I'm not even going to try to go in on it or whatever, because, baby, if I would have been sitting there, I would have been like, all right. Next thing you know, after she get through pumping him up, and see, that's the thing, you stroked his ego, and that is exactly what he wanted you to do, Marie. I really hope that you don't get back with this man, and I really hope that you see exactly what he's doing. For somebody that's been a serial cheater who literally disrespected the hell out of you on TV, like, it's one thing to disrespect me behind the scenes, it's one thing to disrespect me in real life or whatever, but you get on TV and you show your ass and do that shit to the goddamn public, to the thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people that's watching. Oh no. Oh no. And you make me look a fool because now people know that I stayed around with this shit, and now they see exactly how you being an asshole to me, and then now they looking at me like, damn bitch, this what you stayed around for? You dumb. Okay? We not finna uplift you like that. Thank you for telling me about it, but I'm not finna turn this into you saved my life, you saved my life. If that's what you want, that's what you want. You can do that. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. Okay? Because actually, that's something that sounds like she could have Googled and would have found out too. I'm just saying, therapy for lupus treatments, or I'm just saying it could have been a Google search or whatever, but hey, it is what it is. Next thing you know, he was like, and I just want to tell you, happy birthday to you. I said, no, ma'am. Girl, at this point, after she done said, listen, you saved my life, she's sitting there like this. I said, Marie, stop. And as soon as he finished singing happy birthday, baby, girl, he got a piece of cake and he bounced. Essie says, see, this is all what he do. He comes up in her comes up in her life, butter her up a little bit, get her all open and everything, and then he just walks away. I said, you know what, Essie, you sound a little jelly, but you right. You right. You looking out for your home girl. For what purpose? Is it for the right purpose? But okay. I was just like, oh, okay. If you like that shit, I'll deal with it. Okay, it ain't me. Meanwhile, Timber brings up the fact that nobody came to Akeisha's baby birthday party, and I said, girl, and I'm glad that she said, including me, baby. When Letitia said, my dog ate my homework or some shit. No, my hamster died. She said my hamster died. Baby, I fell the fuck out. Girl, mama don't give a fuck, okay? So Gucci said I had a prior engagement. Marie said she had a prior engagement. And then Letitia said my hamster died. But I think either Latrice or one of them said that the bitch called us ugly. So hey, it is what it is. I said, wait a goddamn minute, bitch. I said, she called y'all ugly? She called y'all ugly? Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, and I don't want to do this and I don't want to be that person, but now you talking about physically, facial features wise or whatever, or are you talking about like their spirit, their energy, their whatever? Because it's very much giving, if you want to go there, and given that we are in the South and given how pretentious this bitch came in. And again, for those that don't understand, because I keep seeing this comment, I it's I would like to have a legacy. I'd be proud of the legacy. Ain't nobody said that she can't be proud of her legacy. And I literally said that in the last video. Like, that's cool. But you don't have to make it seem as though you're better than other people. Look down on other people. You're so fucking pretentious. I would love to have a legacy that I can look back on and be like, yeah, my grandfather did this. My grandmother did this. My so-and-so down the line did this or whatever. We got that stamp on right there. But I would never use that in a braggadocious type of way. I would never use that in a I got my nose up in the air and I'm gonna look down on you because y'all ain't got the shit that I got. That's how Akeisha comes off. Okay? Akeisha, Ikea, whatever the fuck you want to call her, that's how she came off initially. You know what I'm saying? And continues to do so sparingly in between her scenes and stuff, you know. And then this comment talking about them girls is ugly, it's giving very much light versus dark, okay? It's giving very much colorism. And I know somebody probably gonna say you're reaching, but I just felt the way that this light-skinned bitch come in and talking to these dark-skinned women like that, these brown-skinned women like that. What they ugly for? They beautiful. Okay, that's why I want to know. Clarify it up. Like, is it the energy you're talking about, or is it facial features or whatever? Do you really think, you know, it's coming off like you feel like you're better? And then you want to understand why these people didn't want to come to your goddamn event. And that's what the teacher said. I don't fuck with the bitch. Okay, I don't fuck with the bitch. You know, Marie said the same thing, and it is what it is, okay? So let that be that. You know, first impressions are what makes it for a lot of people, or for a few people. You know, some of y'all like to give a second chance and all that, and some people don't. You know, everybody's not gonna be bending on that, you know? So you just got to be a little bit careful. Be proud of who you are. Nobody is saying that you can't be proud, you know, but don't make that your goddamn personality. And that's what Akeisha does. She makes the fact that she has this legacy her personality. She makes the fact that she's on this board, or you know, she got this prestigious level or whatever. What, bitch, stop it. Just be real, you know. Just be down to earth. Anyway, Tamara decides to take Letitia to the side and ask her what's going on. Like, bitch, you talking about something? The mind got some emotional ties to another bitch, whatever. Come to find out, she said her and Tisha, or whatever the girl, Taisha, they used to kick it with each other. And no, they don't text each other like that. Demond and old girl, and you know, I've seen his text messages because one text came through and I went down the whole stream of his text messages and I ain't seen nothing inappropriate in there. And on the one hand, Tambra could be lying, but also she could very well be telling the truth. And for Letitia to say, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, and I feel like Tambra is not telling the whole truth or whatever. How you know your friend telling the truth? And you could say, oh, that's my friend, she would never lie, but you just don't know that. You just don't know that. You can know somebody for 20 plus years and not realize and think that they had not never tell you a lie in their days, and they could have been lying the whole time to you. You just don't know. You don't know, okay? Do I feel like something possibly could have happened between Taisha or Taisha, whatever her name is, and Demond? Yes. And you want to know why? Because I couldn't read how he I couldn't read where he was at the end when they brought that shit up, because you know Tambra went over there to her mama, her grandma's house before her mama and her daddy sold it, right? And so you know that Demond has came up there, and you know they was reminiscing, talking about whether or not they want to have the kids, they get the marriage and all that stuff. But then at the very end, Tambra brought up the whole situation about Taisha or Taisha, whatever her name is. She was like, you know, mention her name. He just looking like, and I was just like, what's their reaction? But then it gets a little bit more confusing when the producers asked them in the confessional, so you cool with Taisha, or you had some emotional things with Taisha, whatever. And he was like, y'all laughing? You think that's funny? Now when he said that shit, bitch, I thought he was joking and finna start laughing too. He was dead serious. He was like, you know, what I realized he was saying it like, that shit ain't funny. Next question. We ain't talking about that. Some shit like that. He was giving off that tone like, Bitch, I ain't finna talk on this. And I was just like, why are we giving off this type of energy, this type of tone? What's going on? Like, could that be because I don't want to tell the truth? Or could that be the truth is I don't fuck with the bitch and she crazy or whatever and I ain't do nothing and I feel like I shouldn't have to defend myself about it. I couldn't tell which way it was. That's why I said it feels like it's a possibility that Miss Girl probably is telling the truth. But hey, who knows? But that was the episode, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.